had to come and show up. And in my family, John and I always say you can't fake showing up. And these two show up, but we all have to show up. We have to show up across this country. It's not just about the 535 members of Congress, but across this country we have to show up and change the court of public opinion. So, although I was raised a farmer's daughter in Idaho by the power of scholarship and blessing, I went to Georgetown Law Center. And I am now a member of Congress from Maryland's 6th District, which goes from Up County, Montgomery County, all the way to West Virginia and Pennsylvania. It's a lot of rural parts, suburban parts, urban parts, but I guess I want to speak to something that is very near and dear to my heart with respect to this budget and what it means about our values. And I, as a farmer's daughter, sit on the Agriculture Committee. And we are dealing with a farm bill that has not been dealt with since 2018. And part of that farm deal deals with SNAP. And that supplemental nutrition really deals with a lot of the food insecurity in this country. And in the 6th District, 1 in 10 families depend on SNAP. And 30% of the kids in Western Maryland in the schools have free and reduced lunch. And it's a big deal because I don't care who you are or where you come from, no child in this country should go to bed hungry. It's not who we are, and it's not who we are in our faith. But there is, under this continuing resolution bill, this budget reconciliation, $230 billion have to come from the Ag Committee. And I voted against it. I said, there's no way that that adds up, and that some of that comes from SNAP. And so I started talking about this. They said, no, it doesn't, but it has to. And the problem is that not only is it immoral, and we should, a lot of the people, they say, with work requirements, a lot of them are working. A lot of them are farmers. A lot of them are people who are single mothers who are working long jobs, and they need that additional food assistance. But the interesting thing is, this administration is really penny foolish and pound foolish, because these cuts are silly in that they actually help us economically, and they help us, our security and well-being. So for every dollar of SNAP, you know what? We get $1.50 back in economic benefits. Our farmers are able to sell their crops, our small businesses. So it makes sense on an economic basis. But more importantly, there's a lot of healthcare costs. Kids can learn, and they can actually not go to school hungry, that their cognitive skills are developing, and less healthcare costs for those who go to work. So as I sit there, are we going to allow across this country for them to cut SNAP and for us to? Absolutely not. And something I really am pushing so much and leaning into.